It is officially 40 days until I leave to go fly for 2 whole days. And then spend roughly 2 months across the globe by myself. I decided I would do some pre-departure feelings about how I'm feeling about studying abroad, how I'm feeling about the new culture I'm going to be experiencing, and how I'm preparing for it. And I don't normally do this kind of stuff, so bear with me. So, first of all, how I feel about studying abroad as of this moment. I am very, very excited. I'm really looking forward to the freedom that comes with being on my own. And I know that that comes with also, responsibilities of, I'm taking care of myself now. And I'm going to be in a metal tube above the ocean for 15 hours. That's what freaks me out. Basically, I start in Washington and I fly to San Francisco, which I love that airport, and it's only 6 hours, so it shouldn't be that bad. And then from San Francisco, I fly to Sydney, and that's the 15-hour flight, which I'm really not looking forward to. And the longest flight I've ever been on is 9 hours, and that was just hell. I just about lost my mind. Like, your girl needs entertainment. I get bored really easily. I don't hate flying, I just hate not having anything to do and having to stay in one position the entire time. I've heard that it helps if the plane isn't crowded, that I can just chill in my own little section. But I really don't know what's gonna happen. I'm also feeling kind of overwhelmed, even though I have been planning for this for quite some time. I really just need to get myself together. It seemed so far away when I first applied, I'll worry about it later, whatever, and now it's okay, well, it's kind of coming up in a month and change, so I'm gonna be there for 2 months, and I'm only gonna have this one suitcase and then my backpack. I'm a heavy overpacker, so yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna fit all my crap in there. It's gonna take some time. And I can tell you right now, my room's gonna look like it got hit by a tornado. But other than that, I'm really excited because I know that I'm gonna be in a weird culture, but I already expect that we're gonna get along just fine. And I already know that I'm gonna be in an apartment with a little group of Americans while we're all kind of in the same boat. So I'm ready. I'm experienced with traveling, so I'm not worried about the logistics of everything because I am confident in my planning abilities because, like my father, I am very, not detailed oriented in everything. But when it comes to planning stuff that I'm really interested in, like this, I really kind of plan out everything. But anyway, what I'm doing to prepare for my trip, I'm really good with the deadlines for stuff. It's mostly my parents that I kind of have to be all right, we gotta go. Right now, I definitely need to start putting together packing lists. I have a vague idea of what I want to bring. Their winters don't get as cold as ours. Not nearly as cold as ours. So I don't think I'm gonna bring heavy stuff. From reading people's past experiences and also mine, I always try to bring clothes that I'm oh, what if I need this? What if I need this? What if I need this? And it's I never wear it and it just takes up space. I could save that space for stuff that I really need. As for preparing for the flight, which is the thing I'm most nervous about, I'm trying to basically plan everything so that I don't have to stress. I know myself, and if one thing goes wrong, I will freak out. I will already be stressed. Getting to the airport, I'm gonna be what am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? Because, anybody who knows me knows I forget everything. I forget everything. So I'm actually trying to be, a real adult here and get myself together, I'm just all sorts of stressed out if you were wondering what's going on in my life right now. Yeah, so let me just say, I'm pretty proud of myself because normally I do not have myself put together. I'm kind of just all over the place. I can't even get to class on time. Don't tell my parents that. But like almost a year ago, this was like a pipe dream of mine. Me, organize a trip for myself, go halfway across the world, like, I'll do that when I'm older. It all kind of just hit me at once. I was like, it's now or never. I did the research. I filled out all that frickin' paperwork, which, let me tell you, is a lot. I stressed, I prayed, I cried. There was so many little things riding on whether or not I could come, like whether or not my credits would transfer. If it was too expensive, I couldn't go. If the dates weren't right, I couldn't go. If they didn't accept me, I couldn't go. I didn't even think I'd be accepted. And it's difficult because I'm a freshman. Like, you know, I don't have as much credentials as my peers that have been in school for 3-4 years even. You know, I did it. And I'm just like really, really happy that everything turned out the way it was. And just like a last piece of advice for like anybody who's worried about school, work, love life, whatever. This was my philosophy approaching the study abroad and my life this summer, what it's gonna be like. Have faith in abundance. And having faith in abundance basically means putting all of your faith into something that you're passionate about and also in the universe in general. So I had faith that whatever happens is meant to happen. And I had faith in the universe and everything working out the way it's supposed to. And it's worked out pretty well so far. I know I'm not saying having faith in the universe means that you're gonna get what you think you wanted, but you know, my cards aligned in a way that I knew that everything I had done so far has led up to this moment and that it was always meant to happen. And I think that this is going to be a really, really big learning experience for me. It's going to be a big time of growth for me. It's going to be a time where I can really step out of my comfort zone and also step into who I have always meant to be. I've never done something like this, and I hope that people can look on this and kind of be inspired to, you know, take your life into your own hands, because if I had not decided, you know what, I can do it, I can do anything, I'm a badass woman, I can do anything I want to do, I wouldn't be here. And I am telling you to have faith in the universe, because everything will be as it is always meant to have been. And that brings me great comfort.